How does one teach a watermelon the importance of modesty? Teaching a watermelon about modesty might sound absurd at first, but it's a metaphor for something profound: personal growth and humility. Imagine nurturing a watermelon, focusing on its inner qualities like kindness and understanding. This approach mirrors how we should cultivate modesty within ourselves. Modesty isn't just about appearance. It's about fostering virtues such as temperance, self-control, and humility. As we explore this metaphor, you'll discover valuable insights into how embracing modesty can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. This post will guide you through practical steps to embed these principles in your daily routine, making personal growth a tangible goal. Understanding watermelon as a metaphor. Teaching a watermelon the importance of modesty might seem like a strange idea at first. But when we understand watermelon as a metaphor, it opens up a world of meanings. Watermelons have been used in various cultures to symbolize different virtues and qualities. Let's explore this metaphor further. Watermelon in cultural contexts. Watermelons hold significant symbolism across different cultures. 1. Palestinian solidarity. In Palestinian culture, the watermelon is a symbol of resistance and solidarity. 1. It represents the struggle for identity and freedom, standing as a colorful emblem against oppression. 1. Activists have used watermelon imagery to demonstrate unity and resilience. 2. Chinese traditions. For the Chinese, watermelons symbolize completion and perfection due to their round shape. 2. They are often associated with wishes for a fulfilled and happy life, making them a staple at festive occasions. 3. African American heritage. In the African American context, watermelons were once linked to stereotypes and racism. 3. However, they have also been reappropriated as symbols of liberation and self-reliance. 3. They represent a treasured part of cultural heritage and community gatherings. 4. Mexican celebrations. In Mexico, watermelons symbolize life and abundance. 4. They are often used in Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, celebrations, representing the cycle of life and death. These cultural meanings show that watermelons are not just fruits but powerful symbols woven into the fabric of human life. The attributes of watermelon. When we look at the physical characteristics of a watermelon, we find qualities that can parallel personal traits. 1. Tough exterior, sweet interior. The watermelon has a thick, sturdy rind protecting its juicy, sweet flesh inside. 1. This can be seen as a metaphor for strength and resilience, with a kind and generous core. 2. Vibrant color. The bright red or pink flesh of the watermelon symbolizes vitality, joy, and exuberance. 2. These are qualities that we often admire in people who bring light and happiness into our lives. 3. Hydration. Watermelons are composed mostly of water, making them incredibly refreshing. 3. They can be likened to individuals who bring calm and rejuvenation, helping others stay grounded and refreshed. 4. Seeds of potential. The numerous seeds inside a watermelon can symbolize potential and growth. 4. Just as each seed has the potential to grow into a new plant, each individual has the potential to grow and develop in many ways. These attributes remind us that, like watermelons, people can have diverse traits that contribute to their overall character. Defining modesty. Modesty is a concept often linked to how we present ourselves and how much attention we draw to our appearance. It can affect how we interact with others and view ourselves. Understanding modesty is not just about clothing. It's about a mindset and respect for oneself and others. The importance of modesty. Modesty plays a significant role in personal integrity and relationships. Being modest often means not seeking undue attention or bragging about one's achievements. This humility can foster trust and respect in personal and professional relationships. 1. Personal integrity. Modesty contributes to a sense of self-respect and dignity. 1. When someone is modest, they are often seen as genuine and trustworthy. 1. This can lead to stronger relationships both at work and in personal life. 2. Relationships. Modest behavior can improve how people perceive and interact with one another. 2. For example, in friendships, modesty can prevent jealousy and competition. 2. In romantic relationships, it often encourages deeper, more meaningful connections based on mutual respect. Imagine trying to teach a watermelon about modesty. While it might sound silly, If the watermelon could understand, it would learn that being modest helps it fit into the fruit bowl just right. No need to overshadow the apples or oranges, right? Modesty in different cultures. Across the world, modesty is understood and practiced in various ways. Different cultures have unique perspectives on what it means to be modest, and these practices often reflect deep-rooted values and traditions. 1. Western cultures. In many Western societies, modesty can often mean dressing in a way that is not too revealing. 1. However, the focus is also on behavior being humble and not flaunting wealth or success. 2. Middle Eastern cultures. Modesty is deeply ingrained in many Middle Eastern traditions, often associated with religious practices. 2. For instance, many Muslim women wear hijabs as a sign of modesty and privacy. 3. East Asian cultures. Modesty in countries like Japan and China is often linked with humility and not drawing attention to oneself. 3. It's about respect and honoring traditional values that emphasize simplicity and reserve. 4. Sub-Saharan African cultures. Modesty can be seen in how people dress and conduct themselves, often with a focus on maintaining dignity and respect within the community. Each culture's interpretation of modesty is like different flavors in a fruit salad. Each adds its own unique taste to the mix, creating a rich blend of traditions and values. So, if teaching a watermelon modesty, remember it's all about finding its place without overpowering the other fruits. Teaching modesty to the watermelon. Even though it's playful to imagine teaching a watermelon about modesty, the underlying principles are crucial and can be easily applied to real-life scenarios. Whether through storytelling or hands-on activities, there are many creative techniques available to instill the value of modesty. Storytelling and fables. Using stories can be a powerful way to teach modesty. Think about the tales you heard as a child. Each story had a lesson woven into its narrative, and you can do the same with the concept of modesty. 1. Create a story about a watermelon. Imagine a watermelon in a garden with other fruits. 1. The watermelon learns that flaunting its bright, colorful stripes isn't always the best way to gain the respect and friendship of other fruits. 1. Instead of showing off, the watermelon discovers that being kind and considerate is more appreciated. 2. Use classic stories. Many traditional fables can be adapted to focus on moderation and humility. 2. For example, the story of the tortoise and the hare can highlight how humility and steady effort, rather than boastfulness, lead to success. 3. Interactive storytelling. Engage the audience by asking them to contribute to the story. 3. Ask questions like, "What do you think happened next?" 3. This keeps the engagement high and helps the lesson to stick. Practical applications. Practical activities can turn abstract concepts into tangible experiences. Here's how you can use art and gardening to illustrate modesty. 1. Art projects. 2. Gardening activities. 1. Design a watermelon outfit. Ask children to design an outfit for the watermelon that exemplifies modesty. 1. This can lead to discussions about what modesty means in clothing choices and why it might be important. 2. Modesty collage. Create a collage of images and words that represent modesty. 2. Use magazines or printouts and glue them to a poster board. 2. This visual representation can help solidify the concept. 3. Watermelon care. Assign children the task of caring for a watermelon plant. 3. Explain that just like the plant, we don't need to show off to grow strong and healthy. 3. Regular, modest care leads to the best results. 4. Community garden. Involve the child in a community garden project. 4. This teaches cooperation and how modest work and consistent effort contribute to a larger cause. By integrating storytelling and hands-on activities, you can help children, or even a metaphorical watermelon, understand the importance of modesty in a relatable and engaging way. Lessons learned from watermelons. Watermelons are more than just a refreshing summer treat. They can offer valuable insights into personal growth and developing modesty. Let's explore what we can learn from watermelons in 2 key areas: personal growth and humility, and fostering a modest mindset. Personal growth and humility. Watermelons start as small seeds and grow into large fruits, much like how we grow as individuals. This journey of growth reminds us of the importance of staying grounded and humble. 1. Growth takes time. Just like watermelons, personal growth is a slow process. 1. Rushing it leads to unripe results. 1. Patience and consistent effort are key. 2. Stay connected to your roots. Watermelons rely on their vines for nutrition and support. 2. Similarly, we should stay connected to our values and sources of support, like family and friends, to maintain humility. 3. Accept flaws and learn. No watermelon is perfect. Some have blemishes and uneven shapes. 3. Embracing our imperfections helps us stay humble and continue to grow. Fostering a modest mindset. Developing a modest mindset involves practical steps that we can integrate into our daily lives. Here's how. 1. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate what you have. 1. This could be as simple as enjoying a slice of watermelon and being thankful for the food. 2. Avoid comparisons. Watermelons don't compete to be the biggest or sweetest, they just grow. 2. Focus on your own growth rather than comparing yourself to others. 3. Celebrate small wins. Just like a small watermelon can be just as sweet as a large one, small achievements are worth celebrating. 3. Recognize and appreciate your own progress, no matter how modest. 4. Live simply. Watermelons thrive with basic care: sun, water, and soil. 4. Similarly, embracing simplicity in our lives can help foster a modest mindset. 4. Prioritize what truly matters and let go of excess. By looking at watermelons, we can learn a lot about the importance of modesty. Whether it's through the slow process of growth or the simple, thankful approach to life, watermelons show us that modesty is a virtue worth cultivating. Conclusion. Teaching a watermelon the importance of modesty offers an insightful journey into the virtue's essence. It reminds us that modesty, much like a watermelon's humble exterior, reflects an inner wisdom and grace. Watermelons, known for their hidden sweetness, symbolize the value of modesty as a subtle strength. This analogy encourages us to nurture modesty within ourselves, appreciating its quiet power in our lives.